Hello, amazing artists. Welcome back to HEaT. Today we're going to be making some tape resist projects. When you hear resist, what do you think of? Pushing back or stop? Well, that's very true. In our example of our project, the tape we're going to be using to resist paint. So it's going to stop paint from getting on the project. So what we're going to be doing is you're each going to have a piece of cardboard. And you can either make a large, simple shape like a leaf, or maybe you want to make hearts, or maybe you just want to leave yours as a solid rectangular window. That's fine. First thing to do is decide what's my big shape that's going to fill almost all of my picture. The next step is to take blue tape and make sections, lines, and different spaces that you want to have resist the paint. These are the parts that are going to appear blank when the project is done being painted. After that, we'll go in and we'll actually be filling in those blank spaces with our paint. This will be the colored sections. This is what it will look like when you're done. Here's an example of a hot air balloon. Notice that I still took the tape all the way to the edge of the paper rather than just filling in the balloon. If you wanted just your shape, you could also do that. Now's the fun part. Start painting. This is what your project will look like, hopefully by the end of day one. This is a finished painting as far as filling in the cardboard parts. So that's your goal by the end of day one, that you've got your cardboard shape or picture drawn, you've taped, and you've painted in all of the showing cardboard pieces. To start day two, we will be taking our dry projects and removing the tape. Pull the tape slowly so that you don't tear off part of your paint. If it happens, it's not a big deal. We'll be filling that in with other textures, but you can also try to slow down to stop that from happening more. Okay, for the last part of this activity, we are going to go in and use our permanent marker to outline certain things that maybe got painted over that we didn't want to have. Like, for example, I want to be able to see the lines that hold the hot air balloon. Or maybe you want to finish out an outline. And then the fun part is we can go in and start to put little textures. So maybe you want to do zigzag lines or little waves in a certain spot. Whatever you decide, we're going to be filling in that spot, those spaces that were left without paint because of our resist, with lots of fun textures. So crisscross lines, polka dots, waves, zigzags, anything you can think of. Let's make this come alive. So there you have it, a finished project. Remember, we used cardboard, we traced our shape, we did resisting techniques using tape, we painted all of the showing spaces, and then once we removed the tape, we went in and filled in with texture using permanent marker, or maybe your own markers, or perhaps oil pastels to get our final awesome project.